A lot of boxes. The U-Haul is looking like. Living room. Okay, the bed is coming along. Guys, it's moving week. And yes, I am moving out of my college apartment in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I just graduated from the University of Alabama and I am about to move halfway across the country. I've never lived outside of Alabama before in my life, and I'm about to move to Texas. And I'm very excited, but it is officially moving week now, which means that we need to get all of this crap together and ready to go. I did do a packing video where I literally packed up everything that I own and decided like what's staying in Birmingham, where I'm from, versus what is coming with me to Texas from Tuscaloosa. So go watch that if you haven't already. But this week we are actually doing the actual moving. This is my moving vlog. We are going to be driving 14 hours to get to my new home from this apartment. And the cherry on top of it all is that I came I came back to this apartment this morning to finish up my packing, and I realized that the elevator is broken right now. The elevator is literally broken, and I live on the 4th floor of my apartment building, and I hope to God that it will get fixed by Thursday. Today is Monday. I am officially moving out on Thursday, but today is the only day that I have to like be here and get everything ready. And let me tell you, by the time that my mom comes and my boyfriend's dad comes on Thursday morning, this stuff better be 100% packed and ready to take downstairs. So let me show you what we're working with. And please try not to be alarmed. I know it's a lot of stuff. Okay, this is what my living room is looking like right now. We have a lot of boxes. We have some suitcases, a rug, things that are like breakable going in my car, the whole shebang. It's basically everything I own is in here, and besides that couch. This table is not coming with us. This is getting moved out today to go to the storage unit. And then we have my bedroom where this bed is coming with us. So we've got to also pack this up. Now, to make moving day easier, my plan for today and what we are going to start this moving vlog with is by labeling and actually closing my boxes and seeing how much square footage they actually take up, and hopefully everything will fit in the U-Haul with room to spare. And I have been packing over the course of like the past month. Like every time I'm in Tuscaloosa, I've been putting more things away, but I need to actually now look in the boxes and see what's in them so that I can write on there what is in the box and then also what room in the house it's going towards, so that moving day can actually be really quick, easy, and all the things. So we have 3 rooms, 3 like bedrooms in my new house. One of them is going to be the main bedroom, and I'm going to label that bedroom number 1. And I'm also going to make little paper signs that I can tape up on the doors so that everybody knows which bedroom is which, and that we can just take the boxes where they need to go and it'll go really quickly. So the main bedroom that we're sleeping in is bedroom number 1, and then the other 2 bedrooms are going to be offices, and so we're still just going to call them bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. So I'm going to label all of these according to that, as well as kitchen and living room. And those are all the rooms that we're going to have in this house. I'm hoping this is not going to take too long. My boyfriend is actually on the way here from Birmingham right now because he's going to help me bubble wrap some of the bigger things that I have, and he's going to help me move this table all the way back to Birmingham, as well as the desk that I have in my bedroom. So before he gets here, I need to get some more things done to make sure that we can just do what we need to do today as quickly as possible. So let's get started. Okay guys, it is much later in the day. Literally spent all day making sure everything was finalized packing. And then like I said, my boyfriend got here and then his dad got here. And so things are a lot emptier now because they helped dismantle the table that was right here. They took it apart and we took the chairs and the table legs down to their truck to put it in there. And then we wrapped up everything else. They also helped with the bedroom. Let me show you also. Don't mind the dust on the ground, I really need to clean. But basically what they did in here, hold on, is they took apart my bed. So this is the headboard and then this is like the base. And then this is my mattress. So we have it in the bag that it came in originally when it came over here. This is my bedside table all taken apart. We like folded up the furniture that was out there. We took all the drawers out of this dresser here. So everything will literally be perfectly ready for Thursday. These shelves are empty and basically it's all looking really, really good. Also, this is the scene in the living room. So we packaged up all of these like paintings. So the bubble wrap definitely was a 2-person job. Thank goodness I waited. I would not have been able to do this by myself. And then our plan is to cushion it further. We're gonna put my curtains like around them as well. And then everything else is basically laid out here. This stuff, like I said, is going in my car. And then this is the finalized version of all the boxes and things that are gonna go in the truck. This is the furniture that was outside and the table that was outside and things. And now all that's left is this couch outside. But these boxes are basically ready to go. Now I've just got to tape these up. The only reason I'm waiting is because I'm not sure if there's some things from my house in Birmingham that I am forgetting about that I'm going to want to put in here because I have some empty space. Probably one of these I actually can go ahead and tape up, but everything else I labeled, so it's looking pretty good. So now for the rest of this evening before we drive back to Birmingham, I am going to get to cleaning, and me and my boyfriend are going to clean down my whole apartment, make sure that it's good to go before Thursday because we want to try to get on the road as fast as possible. So any cleaning that we can get done now is good and for the better. So we're gonna get to freaking work and then drive to Birmingham where I have my desk in the car, and hopefully we can get that moved into my basement in Birmingham tonight, but we'll see. Don't know how to say goodbye to them. Good morning, guys. Right now it is 6 a.m. on the dot and I'm running late. Right now my mom and I are about to be packing up my car with a few other things, and then we're about to head to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to go pack up the rest of my apartment. We packed up a bunch of stuff last night, just like random things here and there that I left at my house in Birmingham, but mostly everything is in Tuscaloosa, and that's going in the U-Haul. So let's go move to Texas. And let me tell you a little bit about what we're looking like today. So the logistics of today are that I have to take my car, my boyfriend has to take his car, and my mom is going to be driving with me because it's 9 hours the first day and 5 hours the next day, and I cannot drive that long by myself. And then my boyfriend's dad is going to be driving the U-Haul. God bless him and thank God. So we're going to have 3 vehicles today. I don't know if we're going to be driving in tandem, but right now we're on our way to Tuscaloosa, and we are going to basically load up my entire apartment. So let's get this day going.
Plenty of room in my car.
Of the dolly, probably we can start with boxes, but I don't know if we should start. It might make more sense to start with the big furniture. Because we have this and the mattress, and then we have the dresser too.
That might be my suit. Yeah. I just put my suit on.
Okay guys, it's moving day. It is pretty much empty in here and my mom is helping clean right now. We're taking a bunch of stuff down to the car and we've already got all these boxes which are for the U-Haul. The ones that are left are for my car and this is my outfit of the day. So I have my fanny packs, I have my phone easily accessible, I have my keys easily accessible, and this is my favorite thing for moving day. And we're almost done. It's kind of crazy. It's 8:15. We got here at 7:15, so it's been about an hour. And we're wrapping up. So let's take the rest of these boxes down to my car. And this is what the U-Haul is looking like right now. So we're literally packed to the ceiling at the back. I'm about to put this massive suitcase. My neighbor let me use this. And it's, oh my gosh, hold on. It's like really huge. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whew. Okay, wow, that was really heavy. Godspeed to my jade plants. Hopefully they'll be okay. We have 1, 2, 3 over there. And then these are literally so many fragile little knickknacks and things. Hopefully it'll all be fine. And yeah, I'm glad that I checked the bathroom cabinet because otherwise I would not have seen my steamer. I don't know why I missed it before. I guess my eyes just glazed over it. Okay. Double wipes like a DJ. And then Sharpie tape, which we probably don't really need the Sharpie and tape anymore, but scissors and box cutter will definitely be. Okay guys, the last thing that I'm bringing down is my cleaning supplies and this half case of waters. My boyfriend right now is checking all of my tires and putting air in any of the ones that need it to make sure that that doesn't, like, you know, make my gas go too quickly. And then my boyfriend's dad already left with the trailer because we fit everything on there and he's probably gonna have to go slower. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm gonna miss this balcony so much. And it's so funny because we can see like our neighbors on either side. So like if anybody's ever out here at the same time, it's like a big party. But I can finally show you guys my view. So this apartment is like in the middle of basically downtown University. So over there is Ennis. So anytime we wanted to see like how far the line was, we could just look over there and literally see if there was going to be cover or not. And so the courthouse is right here. We're right down the street from Lusa Brews. And fun fact, I actually don't know this apartment's address. I just tell people to put in Lusa Brews. There's like an event space right there. So a lot of times I would go to sleep and be hearing like bumping Pitbull from here. Lusa Brews would be playing. Moe's is right there. They would be playing. And then Ennis. So it's like a mix of like all this music. And it's such like the sunsets here. The sky's not doing y'all justice, but literally the sunset views from this vantage point, gorgeous. And so whenever y'all saw me run, also I would just come down from my apartment, I would come down and I would run this way down this street, and then the Riverwalk is like right back here. So it was so handy and so wonderful. And like there's Taco Mama, so I could just walk and meet my friends anytime, and literally just the most perfect location to end college at. I'm so sad to leave it, but also college is over and my friends, most of them are gone from Tuscaloosa, so it's okay. And it's a little bit sad, but it's also very, very exciting. So sad to say goodbye to this porch. We had a lot of fun nights out here, but yeah, it's literally time to go, guys. Okay guys, it's all empty. We got all the boxes. This is the last stuff we have to take, but there's literally nothing left. And I was coming back in from the porch and my mom had found a whole stack of these pans in this lower cabinet, and I literally just never, like I use these pans all the time, but I just completely forgot that it was there. And the look on my face, I was like, I can't believe. So we'll have to find a place for these somewhere, but it's all empty. Okay, and this is the very last of our trash. About to go in the dumpster, and then we're gonna go return my keys and officially get the heck out of here. So long and farewell, little keys. Stop number 1. Oops. Obviously getting bugles, but we are still in Tuscaloosa, unfortunately. Stop number 1. Chick-fil-A. We're stopping at Chick-fil-A. It's about noon right now, so we've been driving a little over 2 hours, and my poor mom is getting motion sick, so she's been doing most of the driving. I feel so bad, but we're stopping at Chick-fil-A for lunch. It's been a really long time since I've had Chick-fil-A, but right now I'm like stretching my legs. I'm walking around outside because I cannot be sitting anymore, so until the food's ready, I'm gonna be out here walking around. Okay, we're stopped for gas right now. This is the first time we've had to stop for gas, and I think it's maybe 2:30 p.m. So we've been driving since, I think we left at 9:15 from Tuscaloosa. My mom has driven this entire time. Literally, she's so amazing. I have not had to drive at all, and she'd also prefer it because, like I said, she gets motion sickness. It's the first time we had to fill up the tank. I feel like we're doing good on time. We are far behind the other two people in our party. They are like probably 45 minutes to an hour ahead of us, but that's okay because we're taking our time, we're having fun, everything is good. And now I'm going to show you guys what I was doing my last trip with my boyfriend when we came to Texas, when we went to visit houses. That was driving him crazy because I'm somebody who, I need to move, okay? I need to move. I'm really restless, and this is what I need to do on my breaks. My mom's in the gas station getting me some cold water, and then we're gonna be on our way because last time I had a problem hydrating and I was so dehydrated I barely drank any water. We are 1 hydro flask down, which is still less than I need in a day, but with this plus a water bottle I think we'll be good. And also we're almost to Shreveport, so that is the destination now. I think we're 30 minutes away from Shreveport, and then we'll almost be in Texas, which is kind of crazy that I'm gonna enter Texas and then I won't be leaving Texas for like the foreseeable future. Like, welcome to Texas, stay a while. Okay guys, we made it to the hotel. We made it to Weatherford, which is past Fort Worth and Dallas. And now we're about to get some grub, and then tomorrow we have 4 hours to get to Lubbock, Texas, which is where we're going. I want to see him jump again. I think it turns around and turns. Yeah. Next time we'll see that U-Haul is in Lubbock, Texas. Look, that dirt over there is a glimpse of the future, except it'll be completely flat. Oh, that is Price! And now the trees. You see what I'm talking about? How the trees are turning into bushes. And then eventually the bushes will turn into nothing. I'm just picturing Western. First stop of the morning, we are getting gas, and I'm squeegeeing my car because it is now disgusting. And we're stopped at a Love's because Love's is a wonderful gas station. Wow, they have like a lot of options here. Okay guys, it's update time. It's really loud right now because we were driving and all of a sudden our air conditioning stopped being cold. And so we called my boyfriend's dad and we tried to go to an oil repair shop and basically, or an oil change shop, and they basically said they can't fix whatever's wrong with it right now. So we're driving the rest of the way to Lubbock. We have like 2.5 hours left, and we're gonna do it with our windows down, sunroof open, and honestly, it feels great outside, which is really helpful because it's not too hot yet, but that's what we're rocking with right now. First oil rig sighting. Guys, we caught up to the U-Haul. Okay guys, we officially made it into Lubbock, and we're actually right next to the U-Haul right now, so we got here at the same time, and it's really hot. It is getting hotter by the minute, it feels like, but we're 13 minutes away from the house, and then we will have AC. It's almost cleared out. Now we just have to take the drawers out of this again. Yeah, totally good. Didn't even hurt. fresh. You want some? Okay, this is what the bedroom's looking like. We haven't built the bed yet, but the furniture's on the ground. Living room is looking full. This is gonna walk quicker than packing. Okay, the bed's coming along. Look at you. Oh, you have to push this out. Okay. I'm just gonna start ripping open these boxes.
This is what you could keep, Poppy, and you could get an extra, or you could just have one and you carry it. That's a little.
Maybe we can just have one in each bathroom.
Yeah.
Why not? I keep forgetting that we have 2 bathrooms. I should have kept those other. Price and I literally threw away some shower curtain things because I was like, oh, I have.
What's this? Like a water?
That's the water bladders that we took out west for spring break. And I had to clean it with like lemon juice and baking soda or whatever it says on it. I was kind of afraid that I got it done. Okay. This is actually working exceptionally well. I feel like the kitchen we can put together super quick because like cups probably go near the sink, and then like I don't actually know how big the cabinets are inside, like the shelf space, you know. I look like a mess. We just got back from Target doing a run for some cleaning supplies, and now I'm gonna try to find my shower curtain hangers. We have some towels. I found some. Well, these are small ones. Okay guys, I'm at a loss. I don't know where my shower curtain hangers are. Okay, good morning guys. It is 6:16 a.m. and it is pitch black outside, which is not always abnormal for this early in the morning, but the sun is not gonna rise until 7 p.m. And last night we went to bed at like 10 and it was still like pretty much bright outside, which is crazy. But I am in my like office room, my like desk room, and I'm a little bit like antsy. I woke up at 5 and I was like, I'm ready to go. Like, what are we doing? What am I unpacking? What am I doing? My mom is still here for today. So she was there yesterday, all of yesterday for us moving, and then she's gonna be here all today. And so I don't know exactly what we're gonna be doing, but I definitely want to make like a head start on this room and at least get like the boxes organized and out of the way, because we need to get a desk for this room. Don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully soon. And because I have so many videos to edit, like I have so much footage and so many clips that I just like at this point that I'm filming this, the last thing that y'all saw was me studying for my registered dietitian exam, which is absolutely insane. And it's a little echoey in here because there's no like furniture or anything to like cushion the sound, but yeah, I'm just debating like what I want to put up in here right now. And it's just crazy the sun isn't gonna rise yet. I kind of want to go outside. Yesterday the sun was so oppressive, guys. It was so hot, and I almost want to go outside right now while it's dark just to feel normal outside again. But I kind of think that if my boyfriend heard the door open, then he would maybe freak out a little bit because he's still asleep, as he should be. So not gonna do that, but I think I might just start organizing the boxes in here and kind of putting everything aside, because this is like a lot of stuff. So, and when it gets a little later in the morning and the sun rises, I'll show you guys around and show you what we actually did yesterday, because yesterday I know was such a blur and y'all probably barely even saw me. I'm gonna put on a podcast and y'all are about to get a little time lapse. The before. Guys, I just realized this is so cool. So this is a box that I got from my great-grandmother, and originally it had the stuff that's now in that box, which are like her ornaments. This is my great-grandmother that has passed, not the one that's still here. And this box was literally addressed to my great-grandfather, and he sadly died when I was like 2 years old. My great-grandmother only died maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But this is so cool. It's addressed to him, Mr. M.J. Thompson. It's so epic. I feel like now I need to keep this box forever. What's going in here? Okay, it's 6:47 and the sun is finally starting to rise and the sky looks so pretty. Okay, I have done this for a little over an hour now, so the room is looking a little bit better. We've got all my stuff basically lined up against this wall over here, and then over here we have just some miscellaneous things that I need to take care of, but I got half of my shoes in. The other half of my shoes are in my bag, which are in the bedroom, so I do have to fix that. But now that it's a little brighter outside, I want to come and show y'all the kitchen, because that's basically the only thing that we got done yesterday. And yesterday, I think I told y'all we went to Target. We got a bunch of stuff at Target, so I'll show you all the cleaning supplies and stuff that we got. And basically all we did yesterday was organize the kitchen. We were so exhausted. So we also actually built the bed too, which actually turned out really good. Everything looks good in that room, but let me show you guys what we did yesterday. Okay, so this is the kitchen right now. We majorly cleaned off these countertops and got all the boxes out of the way. There's obviously still some stuff that we have to deal with, but we have this whole side of the fridge for magnets and the other side too. Also, you guys saw me unbox Miss Tiggy Winkle, and I put her in her place of honor right here. She's stunning, gorgeous, all the things. Here are my cookbooks, knife block, all the things to use the oven, which we have our little lemon theme going here, which I had in my college apartment where I live by myself. And then we have like some of our appliances on the counter. Also, let me just open this window, give us some more light back here. Now let me show you the cabinets. So up here next to the fridge, we have all of our cups. These are all of our tumblers up top, and then our glasses. Up here on top of the microwave, we put stuff that we aren't gonna really need. So there's like a kitchen mixer, a couple water bottles, and then these are all of our master's cups, and then the rest of them are like bar cups from college that we really do not need to be using. And we're gonna use the tumblers more often anyways. Then in here we have like cooking stuff. So we have like mixing bowls here. We have these are so tall that we could get a little organizer so we could have 2 rows of stuff, but we don't have that much stuff really. Then the next one is over the sink kind of. And so this is where we have like our plates, cups, and bowls. And then up here we have like our Tupperware and then some mugs on either side. So that's looking gorgeous, but you can see still a lot of space here. Then in these drawers, we put our silverware. How gorgeous is that looking? Pull it to the front, love. Then we need to buy more pans. We just had to throw some out because they got kind of damaged and wouldn't be safe to cook on. And then down here we have our pots. Also guys, just wait. My grandmother used to have this in her kitchen. This is my favorite thing. It literally spins into this little like organizer. Like literally I feel like I'm in my grandmother's house. I love this thing. It's so wonderful. And then you just close it back up. Then for cleaning supplies, my nanny did give me a lot of stuff before I left, which was so sweet of her, but we just went to get some extra things just in case. So I actually ran out of my like multi-purpose cleaner, so we got some more of that. We have Lysol wipes, we have glass cleaner. I put my vases back there. We have trash bags. We got dishwashing liquid because I think that's gonna be a lot cheaper and go a lot longer. We got some sponges, some extra paper towels, and then some like my nanny got me some like floor cleaner, and then we got some cleaner for the mop, which we bought. And then over here is the rest of the cleaning supplies. So this is like some dusting stuff. We got some plastic bags. I don't know where these are gonna go. And then these are kind of like debatable on if we're gonna keep them or not, or throw them away. And then we have these cabinets and also this little drying rack for stuff that needs to be like air dried. So this is where we have like our laundry things, and then this is where we have some extra things. These are what I use to wash my shoes in to make them more like not get damaged. But this is basically the kitchen so far, and this is the only room in the house that we've got like good. And again, we do not have like that much stuff, so it's not going to take us very long to unpack this whole house, but this is mainly what we did yesterday. And now I just wanted to come outside like I told y'all, because it feels so much nicer than when the sun's up. Right now it's like just morning. Like I told you, I think it's like 7:30 right now, so this breeze feels so good. It's honestly really hot in the house right now. Last night I was really hot, I don't know why, but this is feeling really good right now. And we have some patio furniture that we're gonna put out on this little patio portion, but this feels really good. I'm gonna enjoy this. And I think that our plan today is that my mom is gonna wake up whenever she wakes up. I think her and my boyfriend are gonna sleep in as much as they want to. I'm just naturally an early riser, so that's why I got up early, but they're gonna sleep in, and then I'm gonna go pick my mom up. I will say, guys, the fact that my car does not have working air conditioning is really tough. And to emphasize how hard the drive was the other day, the end of that drive, guys, I was feeling like I was gonna have heat stroke. Like, it was fine at first, and actually I love driving with my windows down. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to have all the windows down, my sunroof up, all the things. And that was really, really nice, like the first hour. The 3 hours after that, it was rough because the sun was like coming in on my side of the car window, so I feel like I was just in the sun, and then the temperature started rising degree by degree, and it got up to 100 degrees yesterday. Okay, so I was sweating, felt like I was gonna have a heat stroke. The lunch we had yesterday, we went to this pizza place, and the water that they gave me, like, I was revived. Like, oh my god, it was life-changing, that water. And then the rest of the day, it was so hot too, like unloading all of our stuff, doing everything. It was literally just like sweltering, horrible heat. There's no humidity here in Texas, in West Texas at least. It's literally just dry air, which I thought was gonna be better, but it honestly is a little tough. But it's okay. We're gonna get used to it. It's gonna be fine. And as y'all saw, the sun did not rise until so late this morning, which means that we have so much time to run in the morning before the sun comes up, where it will be cool. And now there's another breeze again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best I felt all morning. This is wonderful. But what I was gonna say, talking about my air conditioning, is that I need to go pick my mom up from the hotel whenever she wakes up and is ready to come back over here. That's gonna stink, not having my air conditioning. And so my poor boyfriend had to drive us around yesterday, which I don't think he minded that much, but we were all just so exhausted and tired of driving. And I didn't even drive much. Like, my mom drove the whole way because she was feeling motion sick. I felt so bad, so she ended up driving like the whole time. And so I was like, I want to drive, but my boyfriend's car is so big that I like am not really good at driving it. So today I think I'll drive my car. I'll just have to have the windows down, and hopefully we can get it to somewhere to fix it ASAP. But if it takes time in the shop, guys, that is going to be tough. But mom's going to come here, then we're going to do a bunch of stuff rest of the house. I'm going to show her around Lubbock. So Lubbock has a lot of parks. I'm going to show her some of the parks because it's really a stark contrast to like the rest of it, because the parks have like big bodies of water. It's very beautiful. I love that part of the city. So we are gonna do that. I'm gonna show her around. We're probably gonna get a little bit of like a better dinner tonight. We went somewhere really casual yesterday, and oh my gosh, speaking of casual, I am heartbroken. Okay, I am actually like I don't even know what to think. I did not know, like, okay, I've heard about Tex-MEX, right? I did not know what Tex-MEX was or how it was different than Mexican food. You guys know that I have Mexican food probably 1 to 3 times every single week. If I had to choose one restaurant to go to the rest of my life, it would be Mexican food. And so we come here and I'm like, perfect. Texas has Mexican food. Like, this is perfect. Like, when my boyfriend was applying to PhD programs, we were maybe gonna end up in New Jersey or like some other place in the US. He was applying all over, and I was like, gosh, North is gonna be tough because there's not gonna be any Mexican food. This might be worse. Okay, this might be worse because this is the illusion of having Mexican food, but it's different. And let me tell you what I discovered yesterday that literally, like, I was flabbergasted. Okay, Tex-MEX, they use yellow American cheeses instead of white Mexican cheeses. So they don't use like queso fresco in their quesadillas. Last night I had a quesadilla with yellow cheese. It was so bad. I actually hated it, and I felt so like I ate the whole thing because I was starving. I was so heartbroken though, because it was just not what I wanted. And it's so hard because when we visited here a couple weeks ago, we tried another Mexican place and we thought that that was just a one-off. I was like, how weird. Their cheese, weird. I don't know what's going on here. The fact that we went to a second place then prompted me to Google. Okay, so I went on Google and I was like, what? Does Tex-Mex use like different cheese? And it was like, yes, Tex-Mex uses like yellow, more American cheeses instead of like the white cheeses. Literally, I was astounded. I did not know that that was a thing that people could do. To me, that sounds so gross. And so I was texting my friends and I was like, oh my God. It's like, what am I gonna do? This is horrible. How do I find like a real Mexican place that's not Tex-Mex? And guys, I was even more astounded because one of my friends, or two of my friends, are from New York. And they were telling me that they had never had like white queso until they came to Alabama for college. I was like, huh, what? Never in my life would I even imagine that there was any such thing besides like white queso. And I order a quesadilla pretty much every time I go to a Mexican restaurant. I love a shrimp quesadilla. I will die on a shrimp quesadilla. That is my death meal row. I love a shrimp quesadilla if it's done right, if the shrimp is seasoned correctly. How am I supposed to have a shrimp quesadilla with yellow American cheese? I'm sick about it. I don't even know. Anyways, I've probably talked to you guys for much too long about cheeses. But if you guys have any insights, if you know any restaurants in Lubbock, Texas that do not use yellow American cheese, please let me know. I'm dying. And I will also say we are pretty determined. And if my boyfriend and I have to try every single Mexican place in this entire city, we will. We will find something that works. We will find something that we like. Even if we have to literally go to every single place imaginable. But so far, Tex-Mex is not having the best impression on me, I have to be honest. Alabama Mexican food, ace. Top freaking tier. Jalapenos in Tuscaloosa, so good. Acapulco in Birmingham, so good. So good. That's gonna be the hardest part about moving here. I'll tell you that much. Okay, the rant is over. I'm probably gonna go get ready for the day and maybe do some more stuff around the house, but I don't know. Let's unpack my clothes. Okay guys, it is the next day. I officially have dropped my mom off at the airport and I cannot even begin to tell you how devastating that was. Like, my mom and I have had to say a lot of goodbyes over the years, like from college to really just college. College is the only goodbye that I'm thinking of. But this was so much harder because I'm gonna be so much further away and it was so early in the morning, so I was so tired. And like, saying goodbye to her, dropping her off at the airport, we both cried, obviously. And then the worst part about it was when I got back in the car, okay? When I got back in the car, I was just playing like a regular like country music playlist, which I often play when I'm feeling just kind of like, I don't know. I just tend to listen to country because that's what I listened to during my formative years in like middle school. Please don't judge me for it. And I was listening to just like a regular country music playlist somebody made. And just randomly, like, the song that came on when I got back in the car and I was driving away from the airport where I had just left my mom was Dixieland Delight, okay? And I know Dixieland Delight can be kind of like a shouting, like, funny, like, game day song, and it is, and I love it that way. But when nobody's shouting and nobody's yelling F Auburn and all of the things, you know, just listen to the beginning of it and, like, the tune that starts it. I started immediately sobbing, crying, and the entire way home, windows down, no AC, I was sobbing, crying, not because I'm sad to be here, but because I'm sad that I'm not in Alabama. I'm so excited to be living somewhere else. I'm so excited to be having a new experience. But the fact that I'm going to be so far away from all of my friends and my family is just a really hard thing to kind of come to terms with and to wrap my head around. And obviously I'm going to see them so soon. Like, I literally have a wedding in October that I need to go home for, and I'll see so many of my friends, but it just, like, dropping my mom off, guys, it really was just like a punch to the heart. And that song coming on, I was like, oh my God. I was like, I am in Texas now. I literally am in Texas. And yes, this is less of a culture shock. Like, this is not a culture shock. If I was moving to, like, New York or New Jersey, like I said before, then yeah, we would be having a major culture shock. We would be having problems. This is more of just, like, Texas is so big. I didn't realize how big. And after actually going on the 14-hour drive and also seeing how expensive plane tickets are out of Lubbock, which is a much smaller city than Dallas, and usually you have to lay over in Dallas anywhere you go, I feel that home is just so conceptually far away from me. But all is to say, I dropped my mom at the airport. It was sad, but it's okay. We're recovering. I am so excited to be in Texas. I'm so excited to be living with my boyfriend. Literally cannot even describe how excited I am to be, like, starting a new chapter and just, like, living with him. I can't describe how excited I am because I'm so freaking pumped. Again, I'm not sad to be here. I'm just sad that I'm not in Alabama. Two things can be true at the same time. And I'm so excited to start decorating the house. So as you know, all I have is the furniture behind me that we already moved in. So get ready, because my next videos, I'm going to be doing one where I basically decorate my entire house on a budget. Okay, I am post-grad. I have no job. I have no income. Okay, we are trying to be finding things as cheap as freaking possible that are also somewhat cute and go together and, like, making a cohesive living room. Okay, so we're decorating our whole house. And then I'm also going to do a separate video where I decorate my home office, because it's kind of looking like, guys, I've applied to a hospital in the area, the only hospital that had a registered dietitian opening, and they wanted more experience, and I don't have that. I have done internships for 2 years, but I've never, like, this is gonna be my first job. And no other in-person openings have happened, or if they have, it's just way under the salary that I am really looking for, or it's just like, I mean, really, that's it. Really, it's just been either that hospital job or lower than my salary. And then I also applied to another, like, a sports dietitian job, and they also were looking for more experience, which sadly I don't have yet. So it's kind of looking like I might need to do a remote job working as a dietitian remotely, which means that if I do that, I'm going to have an office space here. So stick around, because I'm going to be, like I said, decorating my whole house and doing a whole office decoration like situation. We're going to be decorating it. Again, we're going to be trying to find cheap furniture and basically making it the cutest, homiest thing that we can to just feel comfortable and happy to be here, but cheap. Cheap. Yes, I'm a bird. We are trying to be cheap. We, again, are post-grad. And yes, so we are about to be embarking on a big journey. I'm so excited about it, but it is going to be a journey. So stick around, and I'm so excited to decorate my house, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys for following along on the moving vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!